heart in a state of chivalry. The beauty is real, the pain is substantial. Sensations caress my body. Textures of the sea, colors of evil, dark and subtle. Vibrant and painful primary colors. The feelings we share, forever branded our hearts. You left my heart in a state of chivalry, bound, stitched and folded, twisted and compressed. You left my soul in a state of chivalry, bound, stitched and folded, twisted and compressed. We were once in harmony. I thought you were the one for me. No matter how far apart, I dreamed of you, you dreamed of me. Building beautiful designs in our mind's eye. The architects of our dreams, reaching out to reminisce. You left my heart in a state of chivalry, bound, stitched and folded, twisted and compressed. You left my soul in a state of chivalry, bound, stitched and folded, twisted and compressed. What's good, y'all? What's good? It's your host, your humble Ronin, here with another Ronin recap of Tuesday night's NXT. If you're new to the channel, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. And hold on, I just need to fix something real quick. Before we get into it. Come on, here we go. So this time around, we're not going to cover my thread. I'm not in the mood to go through it. We're just going to hit the highlights and talk about it. So let's get into it.
All right. That's enough. Yeah, this whole summit thing, yeah, it's a farce. I mean, let's start with Rey Fenix. Phoenix is stuck on a plane and not going to be here tonight, and you two are standing in my ring. The champ.
I might have to be honest with y'all. I feel like the NXT crowd might be the smartest crowd out of WWE.
But instead tonight, I have to share my championship celebration with the two of you. Then on Saturday, I have to defend this championship. And then apparently, Ava's already set up a title defense for some evolved kid named Sean Legacy. And the worst part about all of this is that Ethan Page didn't agree to any of it. Ricky Saints did. Not me. I didn't say yes. I didn't agree to this four-way. I didn't agree to anything.
Hey. You sound like talk, and talk. Pero no tienes huevos.
Bro just told Ethan Page he ain't got no balls. Oh, man. Yo, I cannot wait to see the Luchadors just take over American wrestling. Shit's going to be fire.
Champion. And next Tuesday,
It is going to be
I
fire.
have a chance to become the. Oh
Whoa. Legacy, you're kind of killing the vibe, bro. And Ethan, don't worry. The Vanity Project, the hottest faction in Evolve, is here.
Hundo smokes, Hundo's kid. Hey, when it comes to Sean Legacy, you don't gotta worry. You see, our boy Jackson Drake here, he's gonna take care of you tomorrow night on Evolve. And believe me when I tell you, he's taking that title home with him. And for the rest of the bums in the ring, Ethan, we got your back.
Oh! Well, this didn't take very long. A lot of
It totally makes sense that Vanity Project would be with Ethan Page. Completely makes sense.
NXT, we're preparing for Worlds Collide. Way for the North American title. Vanity Project sent crashing.
Yo, this match was a lot of fun.
And look around, guys. Look who's standing. And it appears everyone's gonna get bouncy.
Yo, I can't wait till we cover the clips for this match. It was so much fun. Let me tell you, bro, the Luchadors, they're not ready for Javon Evans. Like when Javon had his match on it was on SmackDown, right? Was it on SmackDown? I think it was either SmackDown or Raw. I forgot where. And Javon pulled off a lucha move, and Santos was just besides himself. He was completely shocked. He was like, he had this look of like, man, this Negro can fly. It was crazy, man. It's crazy the way the Luchadors look at Javon Evans, because they all have this thing. I'm like, bro, are you a luchador? Like, you sure you're not a luchador? Even Ethan Page called him out and was like, bro, you act more like a luchador than an American wrestler. Shout out to the Mega Champion.
Is here tonight. Congratulations once again to the new AAA Mega Champion, Hijo del Vikingo.
It's going to be interesting that match between him and Chad Gable.
American made this Saturday.
Very
Worlds
interesting.
Collide is going to be
Oh yeah, we had the Chase U versus Dark State, and Chase U is about to end up going bankrupt. I'm just telling you.
They move as a unit. And Graves, who impresses you the most in Dark State?
It's hard to pick one. These are four young, hungry, super athletes who are all fierce. They are fearless, and they are going to the top whether we like it or not.
Oh, baby.
Double super kick connected.
Dixon, you got to give it credit. This kid come to fight.
Colin James sent to the outside.
Say that again. Oh, Dion just got dropped, and Chase U right now is in control of this six-man tag team match.
And maybe Chase U are onto something. Maybe they know something we don't.
I don't know.
Oh wow!
I'd like to correct my previous answer.
They move as a unit.
Man, Chase U, they got their asses whooped in that match.
It's 3-on-4. All right, that's facts. I know what Ava said. That's facts. Man, ain't nothing to worry about.
4-on-4. Dragon Lee.
Okay.
Eso.
Yeah.
Eso, bienvenido.
I'll be your partner tonight.
Me gusta. Sounds super.
man. It's all evolving out here.
I'm telling you right now, when I hope they show them the when Javon Evans flies through the air and the luchadors are just looking at him like, bro, who is this guy? Oh man, I really love it. It's so much fun.
And tonight is the biggest match of his career. Santana, you are the standard of TNA. But I don't care how much you yell.
Dude, I
scream.
like Trick, man. I really enjoy him.
Trick Williams is in charge. I call the shots. For 20 years, TNA has been looking for the one to take this here title to new levels. The one who can make TNA feel legitimate. And they found that man. His name ain't Elijah. It ain't the average Joe.
His promos are really good. I enjoy his promos.
Damn it, it's Trick Williams. And I know what's best for TNA. And that's Trick-a-nay. And tonight, the title stays with me. Let's talk about it.
Trick Williams. Ooh, but I gotta say, disappointing The Undertaker might be just as scary as competing in the Olympics. And
Tyra, I love this for you. You're so accomplished. But ladies, if you're seeking inspiration from a winner, I have won numerous beauty pageants, awards.
Oh, Ariana.
Tyra, look girls, you know me, I hate gossip. I don't do it, I detest it. But I think what I heard is true, that those aren't even 100% gold. Look, I know you want to fit in this locker room, so here's an Ariana pro tip. Don't talk about yourself so much. Nobody likes a bragger, especially a tacky one.
Thanks for the tip.
Anytime, girl.
Looks like I found my first opponent. Winning the first season of LFG was incredible, and I gotta say, thank you. Ooh, but I gotta say, disappointing The Undertaker might be just as scary as competing in the Olympics.
Tyra,
Yo,
I
Steel
love this for you.
and this Ariana Grace, I have to admit, I enjoy this Ariana Grace.
I have won numerous beauty pageants, awards.
Oh, Ariana.
A beauty pageant turned wrestler.
You know me, I
That
hate
sounds
gossip.
like such a
I don't do
great
it, I detest it.
comedy action
I think what I heard
series.
is true, that those aren't even 100% gold.
And she's not wrong. Ariana's not wrong. Those medals are not 100% gold. So
Don't talk about yourself.
she's definitely right about that. Completely out of line, but she's not wrong.
Thanks.
She's not wrong.
Anytime, girl.
Now this was an interesting match. I've never seen these type of wrestling matches before, but I enjoyed it.
Another kick out near fall. 10 seconds now. Dempsey going around, got caught by Bourne, sits down, shoulders are down, and right before the bell.
Miles Bourne has scored the first fall.
Approaching. No decision in.
Look at that cheap shot.
That's a cheap shot.
Maybe Dempsey didn't hear the bell.
Yeah. I heard that damn excuse before. Referee stepping in.
I mean, it's loud in here, Vic.
No decision in.
Leave him wide open for more mistakes, which Miles Bourne seems to be ready to capitalize on tonight.
Booker, we've seen the frustration in Charlie Dempsey. He wasn't very happy with Tavion Heights after last week when Heights stepped up to Mike Santana.
Baby Orton, he's going to be going places.
Look at this, Regal
baby.
He's going to be going places.
Beautiful.
does it.
Well, obviously,
Granted, he won't hear much of it, but
Scored the second fall.
I'm sorry, I
And
can't
we
help
are
it.
knotted at one, and I go back to the cheap shot. I go back to
he's got
those
time.
injured
For
ribs.
those who
Miles
don't know,
Bourne is obviously hurt.
he's
obviously at a disadvantage.
partially deaf.
And Charlie Dempsey has to believe, Booker, that momentum is swung.
Wait, no, he is
Dangerous
deaf.
man, or he could leave him.
No, he is deaf. He's deaf, and he has a speech impediment. No, he is like partially deaf, and he has a speech impediment. All right.
To move on from the NQCC. But if Charlie Dempsey
This is going to be, if they turn these two into a feud, that will be very interesting.
Move on. You can say it again because Miles.
Very interesting. And Miles, he bagged himself the Dark Angel herself, Stephanie Valkyrie. So, you know, he must be doing something right.
Izzy, what the hell are you doing?
We have a match tonight.
He's out. And no, you don't. I got the match moved back to next week. For you two. He was never fully bought in. If you're not committed to the culling, you're out.
You're damn right.
I'm pretty sure they're a cult. These guys are a cult. And that girl, man, I would not mess with her. She means business. She all kinds of trouble. Here she is, Tyra May Steele, Miss Steele.
One fall. Introducing first, she is the winner of LFG Season 1. Olympic gold medalist, Tyra May Steele.
Oh, is her opponent who called the gold around her neck, well, maybe not 100% legit earlier tonight.
Oh, man.
She'll join forces with the lethal Lola Vice to battle Cheek Tormenta and Delise, two of AAA's top luchadoras. Not going to want to miss that one.
Well, there comes the Olympic gold medalist, and she is showing.
Bro, she messed up poor Ariana Grace
This is why
up.
she won
Poor
LFG
Ariana.
Season 1. And she's talking some trash, and she's backing it up right now. Looking to take Grace for the ride. German suplex
Poor
with
girl.
the bridge. And Tyra May Steele, welcome to NXT.
Look at the eyes.
Yeah, look at those
Busy
eyes.
day this Saturday.
May Steele, welcome to NXT.
This is the type of black woman that you cook and clean for.
Look at that.
Or you're going to end up looking like this. She's going to have you looking just like that if you don't cook and clean for her. We then have the shock of the century. Fatal Influence defeating Stephanie Valkyrie. I'm personally frustrated because I wanted to see Jordynne Grace, the Juggernaut, with the women's NXT belt, but hey man, hell of a fucking plot twist. That's for sure.
Oh my god, there's no way.
Everyone is like, what the
Stacey Jane is your new NXT champion.
Hey, what's up, man? Shout out to Don Mega Mayweathers. Sorry, man. Sometimes I don't be paying attention to the chat. I'm so in the zone. Yeah, she is an Olympian. Miss Steele. She is an Olympian. I'm looking forward to seeing what her career trajectory will be. I personally think it would be quite funny if she makes her way over to join American Made at some point. I just think that would be fitting because, you know, they all have the Olympians essentially. So I definitely would not be surprised if you end up seeing her with American Made in the near future.
You scored a huge victory against Tavion Heights, but tonight the TNA World Title is on the line against Trick Williams.
Sarah, I should be taking some time to soak it all in.
And thank you everybody for stopping on by. Appreciate it.
NXT show.
Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe.
What crazy times we're living in. But I'll take my time to reflect once that TNA World Title is on my shoulder, because now it's time to get busy. Trick Williams, I looked into your eyes last week and I didn't see a fighting champion. I saw a pretender. I saw someone who's fighting for nobody but himself. But tonight, for me, is the total opposite. Tonight I fight for every person who's ever stepped foot in the TNA ring. I fight for the legacy of TNA. Por toda mi gente latina, toda mi gente boricua en el mundo entero. But more importantly, I fight for my baby girl that's at home. That girl's about to witness history. And I made a promise to her that I'm coming home TNA World Champion.
Yo, I just realized that man's wearing a bulletproof vest. He definitely from New York.
I know how great you are, but tonight, I gotta be 3 seconds better. Let's get it.
I make you what?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new NXT Women's Champion.
I'm sorry, Sergio. You're gonna have to explain to me what you're upset about. I haven't said anything about SummerSlam.
Why are you both standing?
You're gonna have to, clarify your frustrations.
That's JCJ. The Rock got the new. Look at her. She's shining like brand new.
Just because you bet your mortgage money.
Yeah, you're gonna have to explain yourself, Sergio. I'm not really sure what I did to get you all up in arms.
That's the way it is, man.
You all didn't support me for the last 4 years, and you sure as hell can't get on the JC Jane bandwagon now that I'm champ.
I don't even know what I got Sergio mad about. I haven't done anything, bro. I'm just over here doing this for sheer enjoyment and entertainment.
Like I was gonna say before I was so
You want me to stop watching WWE? What would you prefer me to watch then, Sergio? Well, Sergio, what would you prefer me to watch, man? If you have any alternatives, besides like AEW or TNA, please tell me, man. I'm all for it.
Because Fatal Influence is finally on top where we belong. Last week I pulled off the most shocking moment in NXT history, and the
So you want me to, I will willingly give AEW a shot. I have no problem giving AEW a shot. I understand people have their issues with AEW. Everyone seems to have their issues with everything, all things wrestling at the moment, and I think a lot of people have some valid issues. So I'll give AEW a shot. I have seen the clips. I have been interested in checking out AEW for Tony Storm.
all of you underestimated me for years. You called me the third wheel, and you latched on to whoever the flavor of the month was.
But Sergio, can you tell me what specifically are you frustrated about when it comes to WWE? I would love to hear what you're frustrated about.
Now there is no shortage of challengers throwing down.
I've seen a few cat fights in my day, but I've never seen one with this amount of gorgeous women.
Oh my God! NXT!
Okay, right here, Sergio, maybe you can explain to me why Mariah May is now with WWE. She had such a massive tenure going on over at AEW. Maybe can you explain to me from your perspective what's going on? What is the same old storyline? What is the same old storyline, my bro? What do you mean? And thank you for sharing your comments and opinions. I appreciate it.
Ladies, you can call me the next NXT Women's Champion.
And I should clarify for you, Sergio. I only do this. The covering is because for fun, and it's a bit of a nostalgia for me because once Netflix got WWE, I checked it out. I was like, wow, I really forgot how much I enjoy watching wrestling. So, I'm coming at it from a bit of a normie fan standpoint. I'm not a hardcore fan. I do have an interest in it, but I enjoy it because it makes my Mondays and Tuesdays and Fridays that much funner. If that makes sense. But plus, I just enjoy covering it. I enjoy this stuff. I forgot how entertained I was by it. even the lackluster moments, and I have no problem admitting that WWE is having its issues right now, you know, especially with what happened with R-Truth and Carlito. You know, I'm not, you know, you're not going to see me being one of those people pretending that, you know, all is fine and the fire around us is just engulfing us. I'm not going to pretend.
The NXT Women's Division is
But I am looking forward to seeing Mr. Iguana. I do love puppets, I'm not gonna lie. And this guy, Mr. Iguana, already seems like quite the character.
This Saturday at Worlds Collide on your left, Mr. Iguana, complete with
Hold on, let's go look at Mr. Iguana real quick. See some of his work.
Picture perfect. So Dark Boy, Bully King. Oh! Picture perfect. So Dark Boy.
I'm all for the puppet. I love it. I'm looking forward to this weekend. I haven't really gotten to see that much. Hey, listen, man. Join the club. There are, you know, we got jackets. A lot of us don't like Paul Triple H, but we can't really blame him for everything. You know what I mean, man? Like, okay, so like here's the way I look at it, man. Before we continue, here's how I kind of look at it. Like, you can have your frustrations with Triple H, and they can be they can be very reasonable, and I think you have reasons to be mad at Triple H. But we also got to think about TKO, who owns WWE, and here's, you know, and this is something that I think with what happened with R-Truth and Carlito, is corporatization. This is what happens when, you know, when you replace passion with corporation. And I think that's what we're experiencing right now when it comes to WWE is the corporatization of wrestling. And listen, it's going to keep on happening. You know what I mean? You can say for now that AEW, maybe it's not corporatized, but the whole bloodline situation, that's The Rock. That was The Rock's doing, Sergio. And you got to remember, The Rock is one on the board of directors, and he's, you know, a sociopathic, egotistical, narcissistic, bald-headed motherfucker. What I mean, like, and then you got to also think about where is Roman Reigns? He's in Hollywood now. You know, Roman Reigns just got cast as he's in Street Fighter. What is he playing? Akuma? I know I'm butchering the guy's name. He's got the red hair, the demon guy. He just got cast as him. Roman Reigns himself said that he's going to stop doing wrestling. He's going to be going into Hollywood. And he's already going to be in a film with Eddie Murphy that's coming out this August. So, you know, you can have your issues with The Rock, and I think have your issues with The Rock and his decisions to get himself involved in storylines and situations that he didn't have to be there for. You know, and you're right. Like, why is he getting involved in things when he's now doing these A24 film, these really high, intense films? Those are issues you got to also take in consideration, man. Like, TKO has more of an impact on how WWE functions rather than Triple H or even The Rock.
Their time may come. They're highly talented. Oh, wow. Whoa. Tope Suicida from Shawn
I would cover Evolve, but man, I ain't got no time. I got a lot of things I already got to work on. But yo, Javon Evans, man, he's the Black Luchador.
Oh, tag was made.
He's definitely the Black Luchador.
Nice drop kick. Jackson Drake is not legal. Ethan Page stole the tag from Drake to hoist up and then plant Sean Legacy. Right now, he's got to be. No.
Oh, man, I was hoping they were going to show.
Dragon Lee. Looking to showcase his
Wait, is this it? Is this the moment?
He will face also this Saturday in LA. Double stop to the chest. Wow.
Right before this, Javon Evans jumped through the air, and Dragon Lee looked at him like he just saw a luchador. Like, I'm telling you right now, Javon Evans is going to end up being a tag teamer with one of the luchadors. It's definitely going to happen. Because I know it's Dragon Lee, Kid, Ethan, and that was it Legacy guy for the North American belt. I speculate Ethan Page is probably going to keep the belt, but I would definitely have no problem seeing Dragon Lee and Javon Evans tag up. Like, I would have no problem seeing that.
Perfect.
The Javon is definitely a luchador through and through.
We don't need her.
Here is the contract.
This is the first time you've had to look up at a man you're facing. How's it feel?
Hey, Sergio, I mean, that might happen. I mean, if you look at what's going on with Solo Sikoa, he's trying to get the family back together. It seemed like maybe Jimmy was going to be getting the family back together, and R-Truth was going to be part of that. But then, you know, they released R-Truth.
Actually, we are just waiting.
And hey, Paul Heyman has already, like I said, man, Roman Reigns, he's not coming back.
So Ava just stepped out, but
all right, he's going to Hollywood.
Here is the
and Paul Heyman has already made his decision. He's going with Seth Rollins.
How's it feel?
And I, you know, to be honest with you, I don't blame him. He, you know, Paul Heyman is looking for someone who's hungry, and Seth Rollins has it, and Braun Breaker, man, he's that dog, man. He's got it in him too.
Hey Tatum, why didn't you go out there, huh?
Even in that crowded room, I'd still be alone.
Well, Tatum, like I said, we're
Yo, this Tantum girl. All her friends get released, and she's the only one left.
You've been down this road before, and it's left you with nothing. Trust me
Like,
when I
all
say
your
turn
friends
into
getting
these
fired,
two
and you're the
best
only one that
friends
still
for
got
help.
the job. How are you
We'll
supposed
end
to
the
keep
same
on
way
going to
for you.
work?
Don't you have your own friends to worry
And then you
about?
got this crazy chick from the cult, the culling.
Tatum, you've seen what I do to people who cross me, who aren't true friends.
You're gonna manipulate
I
poor
purge them.
Tantum.
That's what you need. Dude, everyone is going after JCJ.
So Ruka looking yummy.
Then I'm about to go off to you.
Yummy, yummy, get in my tummy. Okay, let's focus. Okay, we got to get to the family. Tony D'Angelo is a damn good wrestler.
what's up, man?
I like seeing him wrestle.
You wanted to speak to me? Yeah, how's everything going? Luke, I don't got time for this small talk, all right? Tony, after our conversation last week, I began to think about trust, about loyalty. Yeah, I said all those things. Get to the point. Tony, I understand. You don't trust me. I get it. So I made a move to prove to you
Hey
that I'm
man,
still
the next
loyal.
time I run in with Paul,
What? Tony, my intention
and
is
the
for
next
you
time
to
I'm
trust
shooting
me.
the shit with Triple H, I'll let them know what you're feeling, Sergio. I'll let them know, man. Don't worry, I got you.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Stacks paid High Rise to take you out before Battleground, right? And then West got one over on you. Don't you think it's time for us to retaliate against them?
So you wanted to do this for the family, but you didn't get my consent first.
Tony, with all due respect, we're not really a family anymore, are we?
Hey man, when will Tony get it through his head, bro? You gotta sometimes let the family make decisions for itself. You can't always make all the decisions.
And the TNA title during his career, joining the likes of Drew McIntyre and Robert Roode. But it's Mike. Ooh,
Hey, it's all good, Sergio. It's all good, man.
He's got a history.
What are your
TNA Tag Team Champion.
It's all good,
right
bro.
now,
You're passionate and you got your feelings and you want to let them out. It's all good, man. This is a place where I got no problems with that, man. I'm not here to judge you because of your frustrations, and they're rightfully placed. I don't blame you, man. I would like to hear, what are your thoughts about this whole TNA WWE crossover that we got going on?
Been through the ups and the downs, looking to achieve a right.
Santos is really impressive, man. I gotta give it to him. He's really impressive.
World Championship around their waist. Held the NXT Championship.
I kind of like him more than Damian Priest, to be honest.
Down, but he might have just woken up the challenger.
Yeah, man.
They just hoisted up. Santana now walking out to the center of the ring. Santana landing on his 2 feet. Kick misses wildly. That one did it, and it was super under the jaw. Santana coming in, got caught by Trick. Champion right now. Back on top. It's Seguri. Rockin' Williams. Challenger charging in. Nice counter. Nice uppercut. And Trick Williams now in control. And just got
oh, damn. Yo, this right here.
Nice uppercut. And Trick Williams now in control. And just got
that did not look good. I'll tell you, when I first saw that, I was actually concerned for Trick.
Williams now in control. And just got
but it seemed like Santana's arm took most of that.
And just got nice counter, nice uppercut, and Trick Williams now in control, and just got
yeah. Santana's arm took most of that.
Couldn't capitalize.
Hey man, dude, it's too late, man. Trick Williams is a TNA champion, bro. I believed in Joe Henry, but TNA didn't believe in Joe Henry. I don't know, man. I hear that Joe Hendry might be making his way to WWE after his contract with TNA expires. So that remains to be seen. But I'm telling you, man, you got Santana from TNA, doing matches here in NXT. You got Trick Williams as the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure, like, WWE either partially owns TNA. There's something going on there. I don't remember exactly what it is.
Trick's finger. That's all it takes. Challenger. 450. Can he get the 1, 2? No, by the
Crazy.
tip of Trick's finger. That's all it takes. Elijah.
Oh, no.
Our official.
Don't touch him, Elijah.
Maybe that's what Trick wants right now. What the hell? That's KC Navarro.
That's
AJ Francis.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
AJ and KC Navarro. They may be flopping dollars. They may regret. First class money just cost Santana. Back in the center of the ring.
Betrayed by one of his own.
Knees to the back. Trick Williams looking around.
Trick Williams is already making moves over in the locker room at TNA.
Trick shot. Trick shot. Trick shot. Trick retains the title.
There you go, man. I knew that Trick was gonna. They're gonna keep Trick Williams as a TNA champion for a minute. It's gonna be like that for a minute. I'll tell you, I don't know like for how long, but it's definitely gonna be like that for a minute. It would be like if El Grande Americano won the Mega Championship from Vikingo during Worlds Collide this weekend. I mean, Santana was he in AEW, because he's now at TNA. That's what I was informed of, is that he said that he's at TNA now and that he wanted to bring back the belt back to TNA. So, I mean, it was a solid night. I can't complain too much about it. I had a good night. It was entertaining. It got the job done for me. So, yeah, I was quite satisfied. I gotta fix this. It's chaotic. I mean, maybe Triple H did that. Maybe it was a decision between Triple H and the guy who's the head of TNA. Like I said, Sergio, like there seems to be you have all of these crossovers and these acquisitions by WWE. So I mean, you're going to see a lot of crossovers now. I mean, look at the crossovers from Evolution and NXT. Like you're going to get these crossover events. It's actually kind of funny if you think about it, because WWE, in a sense, is kind of turned into like the Marvel or DC universe, where you have like, and I'll use Marvel because it's a little bit easier. Like you have Earth, 316. You have Earth 219, and then you're going to have these crossover events. And I think that's essentially kind of what you're going to be seeing. You're going to be seeing like AAA luchador talent make their way into NXT and into WWE and SmackDown and vice versa. Like I'm telling you right now, like the way Javon Evans moves, since he moves so much like a luchador, he will probably be one of the first. Hey, no problem, Sergio. I know you're not mad at me, bro. I know you're not mad at me. I know you're mad at the industry. I get it. I know you're not mad at me. So it's all good, man. It's all good. But like what I was saying is like you're gonna have these crossovers, and I'm telling you, like you're gonna see Javon Evans in AAA during a luchador match. Like it's going to happen, because every time the luchadors watch Javon Evans work in the ring, they have to remind themselves that he's an American. So I think that's what you're going to be seeing, man. You're going to be seeing all these crossovers. If I do see you again, Sergio, man, I hope you subscribe to the channel. I really enjoyed chatting with you. I'm glad you were able to air out your frustrations. Sometimes we just need to do that, and just keep going with life, man, and try to enjoy what we can. I know all of it can be some bullshit, but try to enjoy what you can, make the best out of it. But tonight was good. I have to admit, I was satisfied. I'm glad everyone who stopped on by. Oh, don't worry, Sergio. I got you, man. Don't worry. When I'm speaking with Triple H, we're gonna hash some things out. I told him I'm gonna remind him about your issues, and I'm gonna lay the law down for you, Sergio. I got your back, man. You've hung out with me this entire night, so I got your back, bro. We got this, man. You know what, man? Me and you, we're gonna fix wrestling. We got this. We're gonna fix this shit, and we're gonna make it right. So I appreciate everyone for stopping by. If you're new to the channel, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Please leave your comments down below. Sergio, I'm going to give a shot, and I'm going to try to catch some AEW. So you might end up seeing an AEW recap from me. So keep an eye out for that. Again, thank you, Sergio, for stopping by and hanging out. I hope I've been pronouncing your first name correctly. If I have not, I apologize again. But hey, thanks everyone for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Try to have a good week as best as you can. And, just focus on what you can control amongst the chaos. And until next time, stay positive, stay focused, stay true, and much love.